What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds, where today we're doing something a little bit different. You guys have noticed over the past month and a half or so since I started working with Bling Chemicals, I have really been enjoying pressure washing, detailing my own vehicles. And I decided to bite the bullet today and go out and buy the most expensive pressure washer Harbor Freight has to offer at $899 for a 4,400 PSI, 4.2 gallon a minute, 420 cc, 13 horsepower behemoth of a pressure washer. And it's not just for washing cars. If I'm being completely honest, my old pressure washers did just fine. I've been using my Mitsubishi Black Magic or Black Max or something, and then I've got one from Amazon that claims it's like 4,500 PSI, and it's absolutely not. They're fine for pressure washing, but what happened is I've been telling you guys for a while, I have been cleaning house. I have been working tirelessly out here on the house, and it's really interfered with my ability to make videos, even though I've still managed to put a video out every single day for you guys. So what I did is I paid somebody to come out here, and I want to make this clip. I'm not complaining. I'm not going to tell you who the guy is that came out here. But Nick and I came out. We emptied the shop. I mean, we emptied it with the exception of the shelves and the desks. Like everything else, we carried out of the shop so it was wide open because I'm about to shoot a commercial, and I wanted the shop to look as good as possible, and this is what I got. And the guy came out and quoted me $200, and I thought that was a very fair price. In fact, I thought it was too cheap, and I told him I'm not going to pay you $200. The guy came out on a Saturday in the afternoon, and he spent a couple hours out here, and he told me, and he was very upfront. He said, hey, stuff like this right here, he said, that's not coming out, man. He said, I can make it look a lot better, but it's not going to come out. And he said a lot of this lighter stuff, he said that stuff should come out no problem. Most of this stuff over here should come out no problem. But as you can see on camera, it did not come out. And I paid him twice what he was asking. I paid him $400. And I'm going to be completely transparent and tell you guys right now, these stains, for whatever reason, they do appear darker on camera than they really are. But they are definitely very visible, very much there. And while I appreciate the guy that came out and did the work and everything, after the floor is dried, you can't see it until it's dry, and that took a couple days. My shop has been sitting here with the heaters running constantly, and this is what we were left with. And I was like, I expected it to come out a little better, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. So here's what I did. I ended up spending about 5 hours watching videos on pressure washing, trying to learn how to do it myself. And for those of you that have been telling me for years, we need an American flag in the house, we got one, guys. We got one. And you know what? I'm going to put it right here, dead in the center. So when you walk in the door, whenever we're filming, no matter what we're filming, I'm going to throw that radiator out that came off the Coronet that bearded guy has, or had. We're going to throw that away because we don't need that no more. And we're going to hang it right there. Beautiful big American flag hanging right there. We're going to put more lights. We're going to put 1, 2, 3 lights back here. We're going to put a light over there. We're going to put a light over here. I've got the new lighting. I got the wiring. There's a lot that I have to do. But I thought, man, paying this guy $400 to come out here and do this is something I could have done myself. With proper chemicals and proper training, of course, I could do this stuff myself. Well, one of the things you need if you're going to do it yourself is a proper pressure washer. And I'm sorry, guys, one of these, lower PSI, 2,500 or so PSI units, they're fine. But when you're trying to scrub these floors, man, you're gonna need something not only just like 4,400 PSI, but it's the 4.2 gallons a minute, the flow rate, that's really gonna get things done. So I bought two things. I bought the Surface Max, the newest one, and I bought the pressure washer. So I'm not here to review the Surface Max yet. We're going to come back in another video, and we're going to try to hit this with proper chemicals. You guys may have seen I already have the buckets, I have the sprayer, and I have the 12.5% bleach, or sorry, what do they call it? Sodium hydrochloric something. Anyway, this stuff right here, the Pool Shock, 12.5%. It's as strong as you can get. Very strong. This is not like house bleach. It's not like house bleach. You got to dilute this stuff properly, and you do it in something like a sprayer. And then you spray your shop. You wet it first, spray the stuff, let that bleach kind of soak in because this is all porous, right? Let it soak in for a little bit. Then I got some like Southern Drawl or Southern Tang or something. Not sponsored. I bought all the stuff myself. specialty degreaser that you use on like commercial sites, like parking lots. We're going to come back, we're going to hit this with this pressure washer, with my new Surface Max, and this is a big one, guys. This is a 3,800 to 4,500 PSI unit made for gas pressure washers, 21 inch, so she's a good size. The best part is, not only does it have the jets on the bottom and it has these roller casters, it has jets on the front. So as you're pushing it, when you want to clean up the mess as it starts turning black and nasty, you normally have to come back with a wand and spray it, and you're constantly disconnecting or reconnecting. Well, with this, it's got nozzles on the front, so you just push a button and it sprays all that nastiness in whatever direction you're trying to push it. So this is a pretty big unit. This was like $750. This was $899. But, and I'm telling you this up front because some of you may see this and you just might want to go out and get one of these for yourself. They had a President's Day sale coupon, which is now expired. I got 15% off this unit. 15%. I saved like $140 on this unit, which means I paid, I don't remember, guys. Hold on. I actually saved. I paid $764 for this thing. Incredible deal. Now, I just got onto their website, $899. They are currently having a special on this, though. Harbor Freight, not sponsored, by the way. I pay for everything my own money. All right. This thing's got 125 reviews, like 4.5 stars. This thing's got some great ratings. It's currently, with this coupon, I can't even get the coupon to come up to show you guys. There it is right there, $100 off coupon. So even though you can't get the same deal that I got, $100 off is not a bad deal, guys, right? I would take that any day of the week. So why don't we unbox this bad boy? Let's see what we're working with. Let's get it put together. Hopefully I have some gas. I think I used the last of my gasoline in Monkey Wrench Mike's his newest project, his SLC. If you haven't seen his latest video, you should probably go check it out. So he just bought another Mercedes, and we pressure washed it. It didn't come out very well, man. But it was really bad. So there's so many uses for a pressure washer. This is one of those things that I thought was a great investment, not just for my business, but for the channel as well. And I wanted to share it with you guys because I've done a ton of research on pressure washers. And I was shocked, but so many people, professional, this is a commercial unit, it even says on the side, commercial duty pressure washer. Okay, so many commercial washing companies do YouTube videos, and they love this thing. Like, this thing just gets high praises all the time. And I was like, you know what, if I'm going to spend that kind of money on a pressure washer, I want to get something that a lot of people have experience with, and they have positive things to say about it. So there's your wand, and I'm just ready to get the unit out. You know what I mean? I'm ready to get this whole damn thing out of here and put it together so we can start. Well, I don't know if we'll be able to use it in this video, but I would like to. What do we got here? There's the actual wand attachment. I went out and I bought a Flexzilla 5/8 water hose for the house because you got to make sure you're not starving the unit. Very important. Don't starve your unit. All right, keep your unit fed. Starving this thing will burn up the pump in a heartbeat. I think it's pretty much ready to come. This thing's already put together. I thought we were gonna have to put wheels and stuff on it or something. I guess not. Ah, shoot. Okay, well, there we go. Well, hell, guys, let's set you down and get this thing out the box. I hadn't even started yet, man. The damn thing already got me. I knew that was going to happen. Already busted a damn knuckle, which is perfect because I'm supposed to be using acid washes and stuff later today to film you guys yet another video. I'm going to be honest with you. Listen, we're going to have to just rip this apart because I can't lift this. I really can't. We'll see if maybe we can cut this a little bit, like right here. There we go. There we go. I got my heart knife, knife. We'll just use this to kind of, there we go, cut this thing out of its box here. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease, right? That's what I'm talking about. Now I think we can just kind of, there we go. Oh, what is underneath it? Oh, they got got a box and bars and all kinds of crap. Let's get all this out of here. Oh, you know what it didn't come with? And I already knew this from watching videos about it. Oil. All right, so let's figure out how this whole thing goes together. There is like a cage. I think this goes on first. Hopefully this is, yeah, this goes on here. And they got these little, let me show you. They got these little clips, little push tabs. You just push them in. And the whole thing just kind of clips into place. At least it's supposed to. There's one. Get in there. There we go. There's two. You want these little tabs to stick out. Then the next one goes on the top here. It's like a roll cage for this thing. And it also has these little pushy pin clips right here. We'll throw that on now. And that's pretty much all there is putting it together, aside from assembling the wand. So you take this, throw it up here, push those in, bingo. And looks like we got a little hose here. This is your suction hose. All right. It says no bleach. You must use pressure washer detergent only. Okay, so this would be for like soaps, but I don't think most people even use this. I think most people use like an X-Jet or downstream if they're going to be spraying or foam cannon or something. So this isn't something I think 99% of people are going to need to worry about. You have your regulator outlet pressure, which is nice. If you need to turn this thing down to like 3,500 PSI or something, you can. And if you need to crank it all the way up, you can. Just be sure you don't do anything that voids the warranty. Read the instruction manual because they come preset from the factory pretty much where they want it to be. Now, on the back, you have your connection for your cold water, your water hose right there. There's your, what is this like? Is this the pump part? Is this the manifold? This whole thing here is like a cam-driven pump. And I think this is just like your manifold and it's brass, which is really nice. This is where the oil goes for your pump. And there's your sight glass. Now, this already comes pre-filled with oil. The engine does not. All right, at least I'm pretty sure the engine does not come. Actually, it shows oil. So it's got two oil plugs. I'm gonna have to clean that off and double check. I am 99.99% certain this does not come with oil in it. And I'll have to look up the specs on what oil this takes. So all we got left to do is hook up our hose, and there's also a little hose holder that has two nuts. It screws in right here to hold your pressure washer hose. You have pneumatic tires. These things are big and beefy, and they've already got plenty of pressure. It's a little greasy too. Ugh. But anyway, there she is in all of her magnificent glory. Look at that bad boy. Before use, fill gas here and add engine oil below. Replace shipping plug on the pump with a dipstick. Okay, that's another good point that I forgot. This is your shipping plug. All right, we'll need to take some pliers or something, get that out. The dipstick for this is in this package as well. The rest of this is pretty self-explanatory, guys. You got your on and off. That's pretty simple, just like my other pressure washers. You've got throttle control over here. You've got choke on for starting, and then full run, and then 3/4, you turn it all the way down before you shut it off. Make sure there's no pressure in your line also when you shut it off so you don't cause damage. You got your fuel on and off, just like that, on and off. And then, sorry, that wasn't your throttle. This is just your choke. That's your choke on, choke off. The throttle's right here. There it is. All right, for slow, fast, all the way down. So it actually gives you numbers, I guess. Number 1, make sure there's gas in it. That's fine. Where's number 2? We're not going to sit here and play this game all day, but 6, 7, 8. It's a nasty looking unit, man. I really like this. This is definitely stepping up my game. And even though this thing is big and heavy, with these massively meaty tires, this thing rolls around with ease. And it does have rubber isolators on the bottom, so you can sit down. This thing can just sit here and vibrate till its little heart's content. Let me finish putting these last few pieces on. We'll see if we have any gas, and I'll see if I have any of the proper oil for this machine. All right. So we've got this handle on, and it turned out, I did not know this, but there was another one over here. This is going to be for your wand. Totally forgot about that. These are 13 millimeters. You simply screw these Teflon nuts onto the backside, installed. Very simple. Now, it does come with some extras. Right here, I saw this. We got some extra seals. It's for the carburetors. And we got extra jets, depending on your location, 2,000 to 3,000 feet, and then 3,000 to 5,000 feet. You're going to need different jets, which it's not that difficult to jet these yourself. It's a pretty simple unit. Right here comes with a spark plug removal tool, which is nice. You got the user's manual. You got a nice oil funnel right here, and it's angled to specifically fit. I mean, I guess you could do it there. Probably easier to go in from the other side. You've got your wand, which comes pre-assembled with everything other than the tip. The tip wasn't the tip the most important part, right? Seals are already installed, so you're good to go there. You just gotta take your wand, insert it over the O-ring. Be gentle. You don't want to rip the O-ring or anything. Then you simply tighten this hand tight down on top of it. And then it's just a matter of connecting your hose. Your hose is going to connect right there. Hangs there. Wand hangs on the other side. Super simple. Now when it comes to this oil plug, just grab you some pliers and just gently grab a hold of it and turn. And once you get a few good turns on it, it should come out on its own. Super easy. And then you simply swap it out for this one that says oil right on the top. And that is a dipstick, which you shouldn't really need because you have a sight glass on the pump. So there we go. Now all we got left to do is put oil and gas in it, fire it up. All right, next, the oil. This is going to be the easiest side to get to it from, so we're going to do it from over here. And this takes I just love this, 1.16 quarts of 10W30. Well, it just so happens a lot of you probably put synthetic in it, but this is what I got. All right, I got some good old cheap motor oil. I got 2 quarts of it. And if you need oil for your triplex pump right here, that is going to take 12 ounces of 1540. Okay, and if you live in like super cold climates or something like that, I want you to put like 530, but for 99.9% of us, this thing's going to take good old 10W30. Now it says it does not come with oil, but why risk it? You know, just, it doesn't hurt. Take a minute, plug it in, and check. And it says you're supposed to check your oil every 8 hours of use or you void your warranty. And guess what? It wasn't lying. It has absolutely no oil. So we know for sure it's going to hold a quart. So we're going to take our really cool crooked funnel here and just kind of stick it down in there. Let's grab our first quart of motor oil and we'll just slowly pour it in. We'll check it after the first quart and see where it's at on the dipstick. And we will go from there. Try real hard not to spill this because I just had my floors cleaned, even though they don't look like it. So final check. Oh yeah, she's almost up to the high mark. And I don't want it all the way to the high mark because obviously as the oil heats up, the fluid will expand. So we put 1 quart, and I mean just a dash of a second quart in it, and it's good to go. Now, if only it came with a little bit of gasoline, because as it turns out, I have no gasoline here. I've got none. So if I want gas, I'm going to have to go drive down to a gas station and go get some. Let's take that thing off. So we need to put gas in it. We've already put oil in it. We replaced the plug. So we should be good to run this thing. And make sure when you put gas in it, please, if you don't want to void the warranty, only 10% ethanol blend, no E85. Okay, so E10 or pure gas. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, it's a complete waste of money. But it's just what I do. Even on my cheap Amazon pressure washer that I've been using for years, I use pure gas, and when I can, I'll use 91 or even 93 if I can find it. Like I put the best gas I can find in these things, man. And this one, I've never spent this much money on a pressure washer before, so you can bet I'm going to take damn good care of this. The good thing for me is that I use my pressure washer so often lately, again, because of working with Bling Chemicals. I have found like a new passion, a new love for going out and actually washing and drying and cleaning up wheels and tires. I really found this new love for it, which is one of the main reasons I bought it. I'm going to use my pressure washer a lot. Okay, this thing is not going to sit for 3, 4, 5 months in a corner somewhere, like a lot of people. So if you're one of those people that you're only going to use your pressure washer every now and again, like every couple, 3, 4, 5 months or so, highly recommend you blend in with when you fill up a tank full of fuel, one of your jugs, put some of that gas treatment in it, that Stabilol or whatever it's called, the gas treatment that helps stabilize fuel and make it last longer. And if you can help it, try not to get ethanol at all. That stuff is just bad for everything. All right, we're back with the pressure washer. We're gonna give it its first run. I just filled it up with gas. It looks like it holds about 1.5 gallons. And I found the easiest way to transport this is not to push it, but to pull it, kind of tilt it like this, especially if you got to go up like a steep incline like this. We're gonna get this thing out to the front. I've got a car that is ready to be washed, and it's one I haven't shown on the channel yet, and I decided instead of making you guys watch a car wash video when this car gets revealed, probably tomorrow, why don't we just go ahead and wash it in this video and try out the new pressure washer. Now it gives you instructions on how to start this in case you don't already know. Number 1, check oil, add gas, then hook up the water hose, spray the pressure washer for about a minute with it off, just to get air bubbles and everything out so it doesn't lock up on you. Next, turn the regulator all the way down, which I think I've already done that. No, I haven't. Okay. So this will reduce the pressure that the engine's trying to fight to start. Then choke on, open fuel, throttle down, turn the ignition switch on, and then pull it, and then turn the choke to run. Pretty simple. On, let me go grab a water hose. You guys like the house? It's coming together, but it's nowhere near done. I still got a lot of painting to do, guys. We ain't there yet. I just hung this today. I got my my Flexzilla 5/8 water hose. Put me a little hose hanger right here. It's 100 foot of hose, and I've got a little shutoff valve right here to make it easy to take on and off without having to run all the way back to the spigot. Let me get this set up. Let's get this thing running. All right, we're gonna fire this thing up and we're gonna see how she runs. I have not tried to start it yet. I do have the fuel turned on. It's full of gas, full of oil, all the good stuff. We got the fuel is on, the spark is on, and the choke is all the way on, and the throttle is turned down. I've already bled the air out of the system. So let me just, we're gonna use this handle. This hose is a heavy, it's a heavy hose, like ain't no joke. Sounds good, no air. So all we should have to do now is just pull this handle once, twice. Woo-hoo. Listen to that. All right. There we go. Just spray her down, see what happens. My bling that was work. So there it is, nice and washed and dried. Hopefully I can get this car filmed for you guys tomorrow. Couldn't do it today. It was just too filthy. Whew, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm out of breath. However, that new pressure washer, whew, absolutely amazing. Is it expensive? Yeah. Do you need a pressure washer like that to wash your cars? No. No, you don't. In fact, I'd go so far as to say this is probably, okay, this is definitely overkill for washing your cars. But if you want the best that Harbor Freight has to offer, this unit right here is the one, man. And now that I've had a chance to put my hands on it, drag it around, use it, I'm thrilled with it. Thrilled to death with it. I love it. Probably, maybe should have used the wand. I think that'd been a little bit easier. But for what I did today, this thing was absolutely flawless, as it should be. This thing should easily be able to wash a car, all right? On top of wash the concrete, you know, clean a driveway, clean the shop. And we're going to come back in another video if you guys are interested. Drop your comment below and tell me if you're interested. We'll come back with the Surface something, Surface Cleaner Pro, Surface Scrubber Pro, whatever that thing is that I bought. We'll put it together. We'll hook it up with this, and we'll see if we can't get some of those stains in the garage out. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Do I feel like this was a good investment? Yes. For me, personally, anyway, for the price I paid for it with the discount, absolutely. All day, every day, and twice on Sunday is my favorite thing to say. I love it. It's not sponsored. Paid for it with my own money. And she's a unit, man. I will tell you something. I spent a lot of time rinsing. You guys may have noticed that. Maybe not, because I'm going to time-lapse this video. I spent a lot of time rinsing. And the reason for that is even after I dry, if you look right here, there's a stream coming down right here. And what will happen is if you don't super rinse that Savage Soap 2.0 off the car, what you'll end up with is after it dries for an hour or so, you'll end up with like these crystallized things, like where the water ran down, it'll just be like crystallized. Now I was able to get it off with a little bit of isopropyl alcohol and a microfiber towel. Not on this car, but I've had this happen on other cars. So what I do to try to avoid that now is I'll spend probably twice as long on the rinse. I mean, you saw me go back and forth and around the car over and over again, because I want to make sure every nook and cranny, especially behind lights, behind this plastic panel on the back here and everything, I want to make sure all of that is as rinsed out, super soaked as I can get it, because I don't want to have to come back and try to clean up these, I don't know what they are, corrosive deposits that end up being left on the car. Now, if you guys are interested, this is also not sponsored, but Bling Chemicals, I have been using them for quite a while now, and this is one of the main reasons I went out and bought a much better pressure washer. I'm doing so much washing cars and detailing out here now that I didn't used to ever do, that I decided it was just time. It's time to upgrade and get, you know, not necessarily the most expensive money can buy, but the best I could get from Harbor Freight. But if you're interested, I'm going to put a link down below to Bling Chemicals. They actually sell this in a kit with their Savage Soap and their acid. Remember, use the acid first, use the Savage Soap second. The acid, if I remember correctly, you go from the top of the car down, soak the whole thing, let it sit for a little bit, then you come back with the soap. The soap, you work from the bottom up, all right? Then you let it soak for a little bit. Then you come back with your sprayer and just, I mean, rinse the hell out of it. And if you can help it, do like I did. Wait till it starts getting a little dark. Wait till the sun's not directly on the car and it's not super hot out, because you don't want this stuff to dry. But they sell this in a kit with the chemical solutions, and those gallon buckets, those gallon jugs they send, guys, they're awesome because they're diluted 4-to-1. So I put 25 ounces of product in each one of these, and the rest of it's water. On the acid stuff, fill up to about 25 ounces, I think, is on the bottle. It's got a little window, but I put about 25 ounces of water first and then put the chemical in it. Don't put the chemical in it and then add water. You could have a bad reaction. So make sure you use the water first to about 25 ounces, fill the rest with the product. And as you can see, you get a spectacularly clean vehicle without ever having to touch it. On the wheels, the bling brightener that I put in my big 32-ounce bottle just to save me time, that's on their website as well. I'm going to put a link below if you're interested in Bling Chemicals. Go check them out because their products are truly amazing. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed today's unboxing, assembly, and review of the Harbor Freight Predator 4400 PSI pressure washer. I've never had anything this nice before. Never, not even close to anything this nice before. So this is a treat for me. And if you're a guy that wants the best of the best and you love Harbor Freight as much as I do, Harbor Freight needs to sponsor. Why am I telling you? Harbor Freight needs to sponsor me. Anyway, you got that $100 coupon right now. You can use it, get this thing a little bit cheaper, save yourself some money. I did go out today and I spent about 12 grand today. I bought a $5,000 scan tool for electric vehicles and hybrid vehicles. All right. I did that because I am going to start getting a little bit more into the technical side of hybrids and electric vehicles. We're not switching to only hybrids and electric. I don't want you guys to get scared and run away. But I need some better tools that can actually go in and diagnose the batteries, check the health of the cells, the modules themselves inside of the batteries, and do a little more technical diagnosing. So I bought the Autel, and it's like the Ultra EV, S2 EV, I don't know, but it was incredibly expensive. It hurt. And then I did one even better. I bid on 6 cars today at Insurance Auto Auctions, and I won 4 of them. We have a 1995 Lincoln Mark 8 coming to the channel that looks like it's been in a field for 20 years, not running, full of mice and things under the hood. I can't wait to show that to you. I bought an 09 Volkswagen Jetta TDI turbo diesel. I don't know why, but I did. I bought an 09 Mini Cooper S Clubman. BMW. Why? Pseudomasochist, maybe. I don't know. And then the last one, to be quite honest with you, I don't even remember what it is. Yeah, I've been sitting here racking my brain trying to remember what the 4th car is. I can't remember what it is. Anyway, it should be good. These are all clunkers. These are all junkers that I bought sight unseen. A lot of these are charity donation type vehicles. These are going to be rough. I'll be surprised if any of them actually run and drive, but I thought let's have some fun. Let's get back to the basics, which is what we founded this channel on. Cheap cars, whether they're Mercedes or Toyotas or, oh, that's what it is. A Toyota Prius. I bought a 2010, I think, Toyota Prius 2 with 450,000 miles on the odometer. And believe it or not, the Prius is the one I paid the most money for. That one actually went for quite a bit, but I spent another $6,300 on those 4 cars that I purchased for the channel today. So coming very, very soon, we're going to have this 2017 Volt Premier. This is the fully loaded, completely decked out version, just like the one Watch JR Go has. The G500 is being picked up. It's out of here tonight. And then we're going to do a comparison between this one that cost me a lot of money. This one's got super low miles. Okay, we're going to do a comparison between one that cost me a ton of money with low miles, and I got another one over there, a little red 2017 Volt. That one's got 133,000 miles. I paid $3 grand for it. We're going to find out, is there really a difference when it comes to these EV hybrid cars? Does mileage really matter? Because if it doesn't, you're better off spending $3 grand on one than you are spending, I don't know, like $11,500 on one. Like I said, guys, we got more stuff coming to the channel. So if you enjoy this content, hit that thumbs up button and let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.